Hey folks, it's Brent with the Downing Group. This week we're going to talk about how to get your home ready for sale in today's market. So, welcome back to the channel. This week I am honored to have Laura Moye, one of our top listing agents on our team. In fact, probably the top listing agent for the last, 2 or 3 years anyway, right? Yeah, so Laura has sold probably, 150 or so homes since you joined our team a few years ago.
Maybe 200.
Right? It's a lot. It's a lot more than anybody else in Columbia. She just kills it. And so I thought this week I would bring her on and get her, opinion, expertise on how to get your home ready for sale. So that said, what do you think the most important thing is in terms of getting your home ready for sale, Laura?
I think it's really important to bring an agent in early on in the process.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it can actually really surprise you what you don't have to do if the market is strong enough.
Mm-hmm.
We have a very strong market right now,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes sellers are thinking, oh my goodness, I need to put in granite, or I need to switch this out or do that. And if they don't call me first, they may end up spending a couple of $1,000s they didn't need to spend.
Oh, yeah, that drives me crazy. I've told people, just let's get together and get your house ready, and they're like, no, we don't want you to see it until we've got it ready. I'm like, no, we want to see it because some people's ideas of like neutral colors is like, oh no, you walk in, you're like, oh, that is not what I was hoping for, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like a good example of that is, there's a myth out there that you want to paint all your walls white or Navajo white, and really these days, we're not doing that anymore.
Right.
So it's really important to give us a call so that
Yeah,
which finishes to go with to get it sold, and to be competitive with new construction, which is so important for so many price points. If you're competing with new construction, your house is going to need to look pretty new.
Yeah, even if you're not. It's free. We'll come out for free, go through your house and just say, hey, you should get rid of this, you should do this, here's some color ideas and so forth. We have sold 1,600 plus homes on this team in the last, 10 years, I guess. And we're the number one listing team, and we've sold more property than anybody. So we know what we're doing. And so, getting an agent involved early, for sure. Getting an agent involved in the first place, right? Selling it by owner. We just had somebody who had tried to sell it by owner not long ago, way underpriced their house. And, we came in and took over, got the thing staged for them, got all this stuff ready, and the thing sold very quickly. So, the money that you think you're going to spend when you get an agent, you're going to save on the other end just by getting a better price and quicker offers and so forth.
Right. I feel like a lot of FSBO, for sale by owner, folks just rely on that Zestimate on Zillow for their home value. And really and truly, you have to be very careful doing that, because it can be off by tens of thousands of dollars. It's off by that much on my personal house, so I know that.
Yeah, right.
So it really is worth a call.
Yeah, okay. What other things are important, in terms of getting your house sold?
I think the most important thing that I always like to pass on to my clients is that, hey, you know what? If you're ready to sell, it means you're ready to move. You want to move, and the best thing you can do is to get started packing.
Okay.
Pack up all the off-season clothes, pack up anything that you don't use almost on a weekly basis. And we tell everybody, hey, if people see boxes in your garage neatly stacked or in your closets, they know you're moving. It's not going to upset anybody, but it's going to help them to really be able to see the best features of your house, which might be hidden behind some of those items.
So the whole declutter thing, getting it ready, staging it, again, we can help you with all that. Doing repairs, I guess, too. Especially, you may as well do repairs before you put it on the market. Obvious stuff that, anybody could see, right? Because that's going to detract from your home, and people are going to think that, you haven't taken care of it, what else is wrong with it, and so forth, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right. anything else that people should be looking for, when, putting their home on the market?
With price, we get a lot of questions about price because the way our business is structured is we tell people, listen, we're not here to argue with you about your home value. We're not even here to really tell you, well, it's worth this number right here. That's not the way values work. It's a range. Mm-hmm. So obviously the more competitively you price it, the faster it's going to sell, and the higher you price it, the longer it's likely to sit. And we're okay with that, If you want to try for the top, that's perfectly fine, but we just have the conversation like, hey, if you price it at the top, it's probably not going to sell in 2 weeks.
Yeah, so it depends on your motivation, really. I mean, is the most important thing getting out of here? We got to move, got to go before little Johnny's in school. Okay, well, that might mean compromising on how much money you could potentially get for it. Now, today we have a very strong seller's market. But even then, if you overprice your house, you're going to burn through a bunch of potential buyers that won't come and look at it, right? Because they're like, obviously, we can go down the street and find another one that's, 5 or 10% less. So pricing is critical. You need somebody that, again, it goes kind of back to the agent, somebody who knows what they're talking about, is experienced with your kind of property, can show that, their aptitude and all that with your kind of property, and show you that they know what they're doing, right?
Absolutely. I had a seller that had been given some really iffy advice and was told that a garage that he added with 2 garages and also some unfinished space above did not add to his home value at all.
Wow.
And so he could have probably saved a little going that route, but he went with us, and we were able to get him $25,000 more for his house.
Oh, you mean like the low commission brokers that put it on MLS for a fixed fee? Look,
right.
I learned a lesson as a child. You get what you pay for in life. There is no free lunch. If you're going with somebody that's not charging you anything, why is that? Well, it's because they're desperate. Because they're desperate for business, and if they're desperate for business, why is that? It's because they don't have any business. So hire the best. You get what you pay for. With somebody like us, top listing team and agents in Columbia, we're going to do a great job for you and get the most money for you, right?
It's a major transaction, and you want an expert.
Mm-hmm. So that kind of sums it up, although we could write a book on how to get your home ready for being on market. And when we do an on-site consult with you, we'll go through all of the things, not just pricing and condition, but and we'll go in great detail there. But thanks, Laura, for coming on, and congratulations on your success on our team. And hey, if we can answer any questions for you, help you list your home for sale, market it, or just anything real estate related, call us or DM us on our Facebook page or my email and phone number at the bottom of this email. Have a great week.